I already got first impressions ready for you like a final exit. For the life of me, I tried. Look, I tried to just feast my eyes, witness what was going to be a negative output, and of course, we know how the song and dance goes. Whenever I even talk about the trailer, that means I'm going to watch the show. And let me tell you something: if the fucking Nut Shack had better animation than this piss poor excuse of an animated series, Seth MacFarlane, respectable people, not even over in black media, but in animation. As much as Seth MacFarlane gets over the knack for the decline of the quality and control of Family Guy, not only just in the storyline perspective, but just the repetitiveness of the art style and animation. It at least still looks big time sometimes, whenever it comes to their animation. Bro, the introduction was just so piss poor. And how in 2024 you're trying to modernize it over in the ghetto like you can't get a fucking Uber driver. And this goes over to some little room pageant, the first episode, involving the mother trying to be the only one over in the Evans family to not win a stupid home decoration over award to just get a month for free rent. When they when they couldn't even afford running hot water. And then the bitch uses it just to make the house more presentable over for the stupid reward that'd be one of the recurring plots over next to the protesting fake female Huey they pushed over in the goddamn show that showed her fighting over racist meat. Yes. She was protesting over, and I guess the running joke is her futile protesting efforts without any sort of symbolizing narrative, unlike what Huey did, that symbolized over the protesting narrative, but showing how it even engulfs, how it affects the culture of, how black people even cultivated around it. And how this would be an overgrowing narrative into the story, showing the satire of it, but also being realistic. The bitch just ends up eating at the end of it. No lesson learned. They also have a drug-dealing baby that can figuratively talk, but everybody's unaware, but also aware at the same time, while being aware that the baby is an unredeemable monster that sells drugs. And most of the stuff that you've seen from the trailer that put you off of the show, seeing the first episode that practically is just like the trailer is also not good enough because the son legitimately is left back 3 times from 10th grade. That's a damn shame. While as soon as the baby sees breast, he's like, I really would like to go for a breastfeed right now. And while the mother is like going over what she needs over for the house, the son accidentally makes a mural over Black Jesus Christ. After the white Jesus Christ keeps falling, haha, it goes over to her saying her prayers so she can have her full family while having her drug dealing fucking baby, fake Rollo, everybody, with a speed bump piece of waves with a terrible fade, pulling up out of the prayers of Black Jesus, the color video, whatever, just poor conversation they were having that had Jesus saying, new phone, new this, with God's fingernails fucking painted, fam. I don't even incentivize that much of religion over in this channel, because I don't always want to go to that avenue, but I just feel like that's just stupid. It ends with her lactating breasts, displaying that her child was coming near while a drug deal goes wrong with the young baby, and then Birdman that are all babyfied, by the way. Then the final part of the episode, they end up getting their ass kicked by the son that was good at pool in a karate style. Yeah, it was just borderline child abuse at the end of the day. I couldn't get a new season of Black Dynamite, but I got this instead. Inside Job got canceled, by the way, folks. We got cartoons that actually been given good rep but it's always budget cuts or it's televised, even though Inside Job was a Netflix series exclusive. The fuck, honestly, stop excusing. I feel like it's just forceful excuses over for financial reasons, while Steph Curry is investing over as a limited producer on loan for this thing. While enforcing him to get baptized, but then the criticisms from, I guess, other people from the projects involving the mother's female friends got involved in all this. Also, the father that's played by J.B. Smoove, Reggie Evans. Oh God, he wanted to win the money the better way than use the drug money from the baby. So he ends up coming up short in his cab job. Apparently, no Uber, even though there's supposed to be a modernized version of Good Times. So instead of making it the modernized way, he's still pushing over a cab business, even though all you need is a fucking car. So instead of that, he ends up hustling local guys over in a pool game with his son barely getting the bare minimum of loose change while he's picking up wads of cash, winning up in the pool game until another guy that was known his grandfather that owned the pool stick struggles to beat him and use his son that was beating him, and that became the running fad. I just felt like they just ran over a narrative for shit jokes. I felt like I wasn't even knowing the direction over in the show. They just threw me off. Just completely threw me off while we were still pushing over to the running joke that the daughter was starving while trying to push over a hunger strike. Well, even the flies were not even fucking with her at this point. And just say, what about the struggle? We're black. It'll be back here next time. And then she uses the same line that was used in the fucking trailer. What was even incentivizing this? Because I understand, the original narrative over with Good Times was the family with so much potential to get out of the hood, still trying to find the good times and all this over and trying to prosper amongst one another, struggle while, some of them tried to, are held over back in the hood over in Detroit. But all this is just a running gag. While the baby is being drug addicted, while trying to get baptized, smoking his own, consuming his own supply while trying to get baptized in. This is just a black brickleberry. This is a black brickleberry. If you guys don't know what brickleberry is, good for you. Because I only know about that because Daniel Tosh was in it. There's also Paradise PD, American Dad, Cleveland Show, flop comedy formulas that were just trying to prosper over the success of Family Guy, that either held in tenure but didn't really get that much momentum or that much commercial success, canceled, or just borderline just flopped and didn't even see the end of time. Or you want to become the Nut Shack. It has the animation of the Nut Shack and the humor of Brickleberry. I don't know what the show was, because it ended up with her winning the award anyway after coming back late over for the pageant to win a best home in the projects while having the best family. And then the drug dealing baby hassled the landlord, getting her penthouse. Getting his own penthouse, and also hassling her to win the award for her mother. And we forgot that this bitch even utilized all that money that was used to save up to spend on getting running hot water, just to win a fucking award to get a month's worth of rent. Well, every child is a fucking disappointment. It's probably going to show that some of these children have redeemable qualities while being incredibly selfish, but all I see is either one-dimensional or two-dimensional characters with shit animation. Animation either looks unnecessarily cartoonically choppy as fuck. Bro, I'm sorry. I wish I had some positives. And then it ends up with the father after the baby pulled up, now living above them with a safe, breaking through over to the ceiling, and then he says the iconic words from one of the more iconic scenes from The Good Times that I'm sure a lot of people have used in a lot of clips in YouTube before. Damn, damn, damn! That's it. And we close up over with episode 1. I could have been talking about, X-Men 97! Like, guys, you take it like there's no better cartoons to watch, fam. Hell, we got content creators that even prospered over more viewership than than the actual cartoon itself that was actually supposed to be broadcasted for a predominant niche viewership. It was already gonna die off at home. Louder and Prouder got better traction than this, and people squandered over on that when it was going more SJW. But at least Proud Family itself was always going over more mature ties that was trying to relate. Probably didn't go about that the right way. But tone-wise, it's always been the same song and dance with the Proud Family. I don't know what the fuck this is involving Seth MacFarlane directing this. There feels like there be no heart involved. No incentivizing likable characters in any of this. Everybody just seems unredeemable. The animation looks choppy. The direction looks terrible, and it feels to be no sense, borderline covering narrative. Just jokes to tell jokes. And they're all unfunny. This is just the barbershop humor in Brickleberry characters with fucking Nutshack animation in a Photoshop edit. Like, fuck this show, fam. Garbage. For the sake of this, possibly the last video I'm gonna make, because I feel like I'm gonna be hate watching it like I did the Velma show. At least the Velma show had stints where it looks like now they're pushing up the budget for a specific scene. Was it still shit? Yes. But at least it's watchable. Not in the sentiment of being a good show, but at least watchable just as a production. That's it for me. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys even attempted to watch this. And tell me how you guys feel down below. That's it from the channel. Like, comment, subscribe for further content. We'll be back for future videos. Sorry, I was a bit ill over the week. If you guys wanted to see me a bit earlier.